What's up, guys? Time to show off another customer build. This one is based on another build I've done before, but we made it in a woman's watch. So we've got a orange crackle Kraken 2.1 dial in a polished 420 case, which has 18mm lugs. Got a milled crown on there. I did a small coin bezel, and it almost, actually I think it perfectly aligns with the case. Most of my bezels come out past, and you'd say, what's the problem with that? Well, you start to really cover your crown, then it makes it tough to back your crown off the threads. But you can see, no issue with that. So, small coin bezel with this. I did an anodized aluminum orange minute insert. Did a set of white hands on this with an orange long loom seconds hand. And then we put this on a wristbound gray distressed leather with orange stitching and a little engraved preview buckle, 18mm. And then on the back we've got a milled and Kraken engraved caseback. That is the build. Bezel on this is a tension ring bezel. It will go left, it'll go right, but this is a very tight tension ring, so it will only move if you want it to move. It is on there nice and tight, so it is a non-clicking style bezel. Automatic mechanical, you've got a rotor in the back, so as you're moving, it's moving and keeping your time throughout the day. But before you set your time, before you put it on, make sure you pre-wind it just a little bit, because if you're not as active, it could stop on you a little bit. So what you want to do is back the crown off the threads until you hear it and feel it clicking. You'll feel a little bit of play. You know you're off that crown tube. At that point, you can wind. And a wind is a turn clockwise as you're looking at it from the side or away from you. We'll wind. Turning it towards you will click it, but it does not wind. But I often just go back and forth. 4 or 5 seconds of that will keep your time throughout the day, mixed with that rotor movement. Another 4 or 5 seconds will max out your 31-hour plus power reserve on it. You cannot overwind it, so don't worry about that. It has a slipping mainspring, so once it gets what it needs, it is not actually accepting any more wind, even though you're doing it. So you can wind all day if you want. When you're happy with your wind, you're going to pull it to the one and only click, and you can now set your time. It does not have a hacking movement, so that seconds hand is going to keep going. And then you can set your time. You'll notice that you've got a wobble crown. That deflects lateral pressure from going into the stem and into the movement, so when you're pushing and prying on it, you're not putting any adverse effects on the movement or the keyless works. It is a design feature, not a loose situation. Alexa, what time is it? 12:30 a.m. Flip around to the time, push this in, get it out of that time setting, and then wind it down. And that is the build. As with every build, you're going to get matching beads. This is going to come in a Kraken slider box with an Atlas pillow inside. It's going to come with a few things. You're going to get watch cleaner. This is good on all glass and metal parts. So everything here in the center, non-streaking, non-toxic, non-residue, as well as a microfiber. You also get leather conditioner, but you probably will not need it for this strap because this will stay nice and soft. If you have anything else that's a little rough, apply it on the front and back, let it soak in, remove any excess, or actually just work in any excess. That will loosen up any other strap you've got. And then lastly, you're going to have some fine scratch remover. This is Novus 2 from Amazon, just repackaged. It is like Polywatch, and it's for your domed acrylic glass that you can scratch. If you do, you'll put a tiny bit of this on it and buff it out with your included additional microfiber. If the scratch is up and down, just go left and right, hazing it, buff it out, generate some heat with your thumb. Do that for about 30 seconds and you should knock that out. If it's still there, wait a little bit and let that solidify and then revisit it. Chances are you're not going to scratch the case because the bezel kind of protects it being along the side. But if you were to scratch your polished case, you're going to probably want a Cape Cod cloth and cut off a little square, and then just rub that for about 30 seconds. So that's the build. I hope you guys love it. New customer. Hope they like their watch. And that's it. If you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe as I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.